a member of the Independent Scientific Pandemic Influenza Group on behaviours. Good evening to you. Well, we ran through some of the figures there. We know that in England there have been a record number of cases of COVID, but still the government is insisting that there will be no further restrictions. Is that a wise move?
I think it's a risky move. It's optimistic at best, it's reckless at worst, because the news, in a sense, is mixed. In the longer term, it does look now as if Omicron is less serious, that leads to less hospitalizations, less deaths. So as I say, in the longer term, that's very good news. But in the short term, it doesn't compensate for the huge rise in numbers of cases. So a couple of weeks ago or so, we had about 40,000 cases a day, already high. And now it's at about 140,000 cases a day, if you add in the Scottish figures, which came in late. So that's a huge rise. And it is more significant, if you like, than the lesser
Shalom, all praise, honor, and glory go to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakakwadash. Double honor unto the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, that rule well and that taught us this truth. Salutations to the sincere Achim out there that are doing the work and that believe in Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, and to the few sincere sisters, that are out there. Shalom. Yeah, man, you saw, a devil, so-called scientists, and they're all saying they're speaking against that. The government is going to basically not come out with any harsh measurements against this new variant, and that's all going to go hand in hand. Let's say okay, they're going to go on with this plan. Eventually, you see that you will see, I think, that these devils are going to use this hey, we made a mistake, boom, it's spreading, and we need to control this, and people need to, if you want to do something, you need this, this passport. And eventually, of course, that's also what they are already doing, but they're going to have another reason to do it. That's basically it. And here in France, you see here French lawmakers approve these V-passes. Bill seeks to make access to public venues contingent and having proof of being jabbed. And, I just got another heads up that in Germany they are, only allowing people to drink, to go out drinking and whatever, go to restaurants. So, they said, if you want to drink a beer, you have to be, basically blast it up with that poison, and have proof of you being poisoned, man. As it says here, in Germany, just to roughly paraphrase it, they are going to imply the 2G plus basically measures in restaurants and cafes. And that means that you have to be able to prove that you're, poisoned up and already or recovered. And let me see, and you have to and the test. So let me see, the test, obligation is not for people who had the booster, and the quarantine is going to be shortened. And this is what these people are doing, man. Here it says down here that in Germany, 72% of the people are already jabbed up, and 42% had a booster, and it's about the same numbers as in the Netherlands. In our country, the 2G discussion is basically on hold for now. But back to this. So in France, you already saw that Macron was, out in the media saying that, he wanted to make, like it says here, Macron vows to piss off the jab into submission. And that's really what it is, man. But the point, the point I wanted to make, you see here, the C microchip developer says there's no stopping rollout, whether we like it or not, and that's also what I wanted to focus on. And it all goes hand in hand. People say, it's not wise to do so, and boo 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 boo. Esau wants control, man. That's the point. And let me just read this. The developer of a controversial new C microchip that is embedded in the skin has hit back at critics who slammed the project as an exclusive interview with express.co.uk. And let me scroll down. There's a lot of sponsored ads in this thing here. So, all these ads, man. A Swedish startup tech company has invented a scannable microchip that is implanted in people's arms and can display your C19 jab up status. The digital implant is designed to be embedded into people's arms so your V passport pops up when scanned. And this is all what we've been saying, man. Created by tech startup Disruptive. Hey, it is what it is, man. Let me look that up. As you go into the word disruptive, it goes into causing or tending to cause disruption. Let me go into this. And disrupt, break, or burst asunder, separate forcibly. And that's exactly the point. It is what it is, man. It's exactly the point, of these people, man. They want to, break and, break people asunder, man, and separate them. How? By this V passport and eventually, the mark of the beast, man. So it goes also into, break apart, split, shatter, break to pieces. And that's it makes me think about scripture in, what was it, Proverbs 15, if I'm correct. In 23 or 13, what was it? Yeah. Let me go into this. This is Proverbs 15 and 13. A merry heart maketh a cheerful countenance, but by sorrow of the heart the spirit is broken. And that's how Esau's breaking people down by, like they said, you're going to use this to, let me see, as it was said here, Macron vows to piss off the unjabbed into submission, and how is he going to do that? By here, limit those people's social lives in bid to make them embrace that poison, and people were like, yeah, just like with the stores here, now they want to play police at the door because they see that, during these during Saturnalia, aka Christmas, that satanic unholy day, a lot of stores here needed to shut down. So now they're stuck with a lot of stuff that they want to sell, and they missed a lot of revenue, a lot of profit that they could have made during these unholy days. So now they take everything with open arms, according to their, Esau, his plans, man. So they are breaking these people, man, into accepting, and yeah, to break, see, corrupt. Let me see where that goes into. Corrupt, debased in character. Yeah, man, you breaking you down till you be like, okay, I'm gonna take it, to destroy, to spoil. And that's what these people are doing, man. Breaking them, and then destroy and rebuild, according to their build back better. So back to the scripture. So, but by sorrow of the heart, the spirit is broken, right? So sorrow, we go into that. Pain, hurt, injury, sorrow, wound. And that's what they're doing to the people. They're wounding them, man. And it goes into age 16 and 87, to hurt, pain, grieve, displease, vex, rest. So they are vexing the people and grieving them because they're taking away their, their freedom, and they're closing down their businesses, which is getting all their pockets thinner and thinner, and eventually their children getting also more and more depressed, which a lot of people are stating on social media and etc. People are, they can't take it that their children are depressed, but it's good for them, man. Because what about, when we, Jacob descendants, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans were oppressed and depressed by these, because of these people, man. They didn't give a damn, man. Like the scriptures say, man, concerning oppression, he speaks loftily, man. They're very proud. They look like, you know. But now that it's hitting them, it's good to see that, man. For real, man. So, worry, pain, anger, displease, grief. That's what Esau's doing to his own people now, to bring in his, NWO, man. He's build back better. That new world order. But everyone knows the new world order, so now they were like, "Hey, I got a new name, Build Back Better." So that's what it is, basically, man. True Klaus Schwab, that dumbass. But you will own nothing and be happy, as he said. That dude, man. But a lot of people are just still making videos like, blaming the unjab. Of course, you have agents everywhere, but you have people that are, don't forget, man, Esau's stupid, man, base man. So they making videos about blaming the unjab. You need to take a look at the numbers, man, and take a look at the population and the people that are sick and the mortality rate of this whole thing. Of course, people, fall over and, going back to the spirit world. But what about, with the flu? What about with heart attacks? People that are out of shape. But hey, that doesn't matter. So by sorrow of the heart goes into lab in the Hebrew, which is your mind. The inner man, the mind, the will, and that's what Esau's breaking. The heart, understanding. Esau's bringing confusion, because he is, here also goes into heart of moral character. People, or as seed of emotions and passions, and that's why a gift destroyed the heart. So with that gift, that bribe, he's Esau destroyed many people, and in this case, he's blackmailing you, or rather, I must say, red mailing you, because that's the, he's with Esau with his red, self, that's what he's doing. He's forcing people into accepting his, his poison, man, and his whole, mind. Basically, his how do you say that? Basically, his rules, man, according to his system. So it goes into also in the Strongs, the heart also used figuratively, and basically, Salakia. You get that out the way. Also used figuratively very widely for feelings, the will, and even the intellect. Likewise, for the center of anything, care for, comfortably, consent, considered, courageous, friendly, broken, merry, stiff. Yeah, so it goes into your mindset, like it says here, the inner man down here. The will heart, like I've read before. So let me jump back and not stretch this. But so the spirit, by sorrow, this man is breaking the people into accepting, what, and he goes also into, let me see, he's seat or organ of mental acts, rarely of will, so spirit of wind, breath, mind. She goes into the same thing. So with that is Esau is breaking it, so, and broken goes into stricken, and it goes into here smitten, figuratively afflicted, broken, stricken, wounded, and that's what Esau again. He's striking people, scourging, smiting people, and into subjection. That's exactly what this man is doing by his wicked rules. But to go back, to what was in this article. So created by tech startup Disruptive, Subdermals. It's also good to check what that is gonna go into. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah. So, but the funny thing is that this thing goes into you being stricken or broken with something that goes underneath your skin. So located or placed beneath the skin. So you see a lot of these people. This is even correct in the Netherlands, where people place this thing as something that you can. It's also for so-called aesthetics, But you already see the spirit here that these people have, man. And that's all what it is, man. It's funny. Disrupt again goes into break apart, split, shatter. And what does this all link to? The Charagma, man. The edging of the skin. So first he breaks you down, and then he basically, forces this chip upon you, which is gonna go through your skin. Your skin is gonna be split, as it says here, with this chip, and that's funny, man. Issa does everything, by design. Of course, we see him coming, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. But let me just go into this for a few. So, created by the tech startup Disruptive Subdermals, the controversial invention is made of a pre-programmed scannable implant 2 millimeters by 16 millimeters in size. And you see here the invention received a lot of attention when first announced, with some describing it as invasive, in which it is. On Twitter, one Twitter user argued, "Look, I'm pro-jab as anyone around, and I'm pro-jab, passport on a voluntarily basis only." And that's how you got, man. By accepting one thing, they're gonna take it step by step. It's like, hey, every step towards their goal is a step closer towards their goal. So if you be like, okay, I'm a take this jab, it's only one, then they're gonna be like, hey, we need another one, and now you're already up to 4, boostering yourself to death, basically, man. So, but this just plays into the narrative of they want to track you, conspiracy theorists. It is what it is, man. Conspiracy theories. Hey, people are throwing it out there, just like calling people terrorists to immediately get people scared. Like, oh, it was a terrorist. Who's the true terrorist, man? It's a so-called white man, man. Take a look at all the world wars and all the murders that Esau has committed, man. So let me see. But these people fire back at the critics, blah 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 blah. You see, a few pictures. He said this technology exists and is used whether we like it or not. I'm happy that it is brought into the public conversation. That's what these damn bastards are doing. New technologies must be broadly debated and understood. Smart implants are a powerful health technology. That's for these damn devils that love transhumanism and stuff like that, man. Make emerging the body of man with machine. That's the thing that these devils like, man. And it goes into this. I can play a small clip of this damn devil here.
Säg ett litet chip i handen som man kan använda för att öppna dörrar och andra praktiska vardagsfunktioner. Ett chip i handen, vad betyder det?
Well, you can go. This is the here it says get your passports, with the chip in your hand or elsewhere under the skin. It is what if you make this. If you take this thing, you make a covenant and blood covenant with this world, man, with Satan. and with these damn devils, man. You're showing that you're not trusting in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. You know, because food will come regardless, man. If you are with the Most High, if you take a look at the scriptures, man, you're going to get food anyway, man. So let me just jump into the scriptures. You can check this for yourself. I've been making videos about this this guy, you know, about the, you know, companies, and you know, you can actually enter certain buildings or certain parts of the building, cars, everything they can do with this thing, man. You know, it's so-called convenient, and a lot of people in Sweden are already, you know, they are already chipped anyway, man. So let me just. You see, beginning December 1st, Swedes will need the V-Passport to go to theaters, concerts, and other large indoors events. Now, microchipping is voluntarily, you know, roughly just reading. But eventually, you know that it will be forced upon the people. That's basically it, man. You know? Now it's all like, oh, it's beautiful, it's convenient. But you know what it is, man. It is all, you know, all by design. Don't trust when this devil is speaking, you know, like, oh, it's beautiful. It is not, man. This is Proverbs 4, verse 16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. And you know that these devils, you know, as their words are smooth as butter, you know, don't ever trust them, man. You know, or as soft as oil. You know, don't ever trust these devils, man. They are always out to get you. That's what it is, man. And these devils are lying about the numbers, lying about everything. Psalm 58, verse 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies, man. So it is from the jump that they are born, you know, their first cry is their first lie, man. That's just what it is, you know. And they have their plans to get all the people, you know, in their system to control them, man. They want to do away with as much people as they possibly can, so-called to be in perpetual balance with nature, which they don't jack shit about because they are spraying chemtrails over their own skies, man. You know, not saying that they own it, but they breathe the same oxygen. So that shows you how base this devil is, man. He's a low life, you know, idiotic piece of shit, man. That's basically what he is, man. Excuse my my French, but it is what it is. But this devil is pushing this whole doctrine to of this doctrine, this chip, because he knows he has but a short time. But let me go into Revelation 13 and go to the point in 16. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, Charagma, in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. You know, this devil is marking everything with this, and his number is 600, 3 score and 6. And you know, 600, 3 score is 3 times 20. 1 score is 20. 3 times 20 is 60, and 6, that makes 666. You know, and that also goes into, you know, stigma, you know, to prick. So everything that this devil is doing is to keep people in check, like it says here, according to his you know, draconian laws. You know, like in the Revelation 13 and 11. You know, everyone in this world is basically following after the whore, man, after Babylon, and that system is being implemented everywhere. You know, keeping people in check, keeping them in their system. But let me go to Mark, which is an imprinted or a stamp imprinted mark, but we know that it goes into a thing carved, sculpture, graven work, which represents that device. You know, let me grab that for a minute. And this is what these devils are implementing, you know, right before your eyes, man. So we've been telling you about this Great Millstone. You know, people making fun of us and all that. Hey, it's all good, man. Y'all will see, man. You know, you see here it's for clubs and all that. This is, hey, this is years and years ago, man. You had it here in the Bahia Beach Club. You know, it's a lot of things that were already on the beta test modus, basically, man. Testing it out, check how people respond. You know, check how the bodies respond. You know, so you see sculpted things. This is what this is going into. You know, like them old fences back in the days. But to keep it short, because I've been making multiple videos about this, and of course, a lot of them are are down. Where was I here? Well, you know, Esau can't stop this truth, man. He can do nothing against the truth but for it, man. It's all working into prophecy anyway, you know. So, yeah, that's the famine of the word, man. So, continuing, scratch or edging, i.e., stamp as a badge of servitude. So you belong to this damn world if you take this whole this chip, man. Oh, you can pull it out. Hey, man, if you make a blood covenant with hey, this is on the spiritual level, man. Hey, I'm not saying like you can never repent, but if you take a look at it, if you make a blood covenant with this world, with something, if you mess with Satan, I want to take that chance, man. You know. So, and this goes into Harax. It's a pill, a salahia. This is the pill or steak. The first one goes into a scratch and edging, thing carved, sculpture, graven work. You know, it goes into your body. And with what? With a pill or stake or palisade, which is the device. So Salaka got that mixed up. And it goes into here to sharpen to a point, and this to the idea of scratching a stake, you know. That goes into that here military mount for circumvallation in a siege trench. Goes into that gate, the pointy gate. So if you go into this, it goes into grafo, and check this out. It goes to write with reverence to the form of letters, to delineate or form letters on a tablet, parchment, paper, or other material. So you know it goes into recording information. You know, and where are they getting this? Where are they going to get this information? Yeah, your governments. And where are they going to put it? On the other material, which is the chip, man. You see, to express in written characters, if you're going to be scanned, you see, it goes into record or record. Write down, record, however you want to take it. It is going into information being here to write to one, i.e., by writing in written epistle to give information directions. Click, and your information is right there, given it to the one that is scanning you. And that's what it is about, man. Esau getting your ass in his system, and you making a blood covenant. But if you make a covenant with this devil, you know, guess what's going to happen? You're going to be, first and foremost, man, you're going to be going to some hell, man. Because you need to think about what you're doing, man, on the spiritual level. But hey, this whole system, Esau got you in a position where he can cut your ass off or do something else, man. Because Dr. Jose Delgado, he already showed that by manipulating frequencies, he can mess a bull up, man. A bull, a raging bull, he could just stop him in his tracks, man. And they already were doing this. What was it in the early 40s, 30s, or 40s, or even earlier than that? You know, the Russians were already keeping these psych wards, you know, and that's the ultimate testing ground for these devils, man. And they already used RFID technology, radio frequency identification. You know, basically technology goes into device, but you know the RFID technology, they were already testing it on the people right there, man. You know, keeping them in check, basically. So you know, there's a lot of videos out there that go into it, man. And it also keeps track of where people are at, man. So don't trust the devil when he says, like, he's double tongued. He says like, oh, you need it for if your grandfather walks away or whatever, boom, boom, boom. You know, and in parcels, he uses the same technology to see where everything is, or you know, if someone is lost, if your pet is lost, it could get scanned, and people can You know, Esau, he doesn't give something out without him knowing where you're at, man. With your telephone, he can scan you. So how much more with this ultimate, you know, scheme? He's gonna know where the hell you're at, man, and he's gonna know that he can. You know, if you check the movie, what was it? Upgrade. You know, with STEM. You know, Esau can shut you down. He can manipulate your body, which works with electricity. You know, so if you want to take that gamble, that's on you, man. You know, you should trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. But if you take this damn Charagma, man, this is Revelation 14 verse 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image. So if you're down with this beast, this Roman Empire revived again, you know, if you are down with this whole system and his image, so all that sodomy, you know, murder, you know, covetousness, you know, adultery, you know, all types of wickedness, man. If you were down with that and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So you're gonna be blasted up, man. You're gonna have some missiles waiting for you, man. That fire and brimstone, man. You're gonna be destroyed, man. You know, and don't forget the chariots are also gonna come, man, doing some damage. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. So, you know, you have no rest day nor night, man. Whosoever receiveth, you know, the beast and his image, you know. So don't think you're gonna be at ease. Oh man, I at least I got food. You're gonna go to some things, man. You know, you need to have faith, so that you know that you will believe that the Most High got you, man. You need to read Psalm 33. That's a very good one, you know, from verse 18 to the end. If I correct, it's verse 22. You know, that's one, and you know, Sirach chapter 2 is also good, man. There's many good chapters, man. In the book of Hebrews, of course, you know. So, yeah, man. So basically, with that, I hope you're edifying. Yahweh to the next video. Shalom.